Today we're embarking on an exciting family hike to the Boomslang Cave. If you're up for joining us on this adventurous hike, relax and get ready for an enjoyable time. We'll guide you on the route, explore the cave, and also delve into some fascinating history of the area in and around Kalk Bay. Big thanks to Mike Lundy's Best Walks in the South Peninsula for making this hike possible. Without him, we would never been able to do this. A shout out to Mike, and you can find a link to his book in the description below. The route starts and ends on Boys Drive at a point which is directly opposite the Kalk Bay Harbour Lighthouse. The steep steps marks the start of your climbing route.
What's up everyone? We are in Kalk Bay and we're gonna do the Boomslang Cave walk today. Stay tuned and enjoy it with us.
John Mayer started exploring and naming the various caves and hiking routes in 1924. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's exactly 100 years ago. John was a school teacher who was trained in classics and mathematics, but his passion was mythology, which clearly influenced his choice of names for the caves, which I'm going to explain as we move along. Soon we crossed a few wooden bridges and it took us about 25 minutes to reach our first real landmark called Weary Willy.
We're having a quick break. Andrea needs some energy and then we're going to carry on. We've reached the point of Weary Willies. Why it's called that, not many people really know.
So the meaning of Weary Willy is actually one who avoids or dislikes work, specifically referring to a tramp. I'm not sure why he would call it that, or maybe maybe he saw people that were here all the time and they were not working. Maybe that's why he called it Weary Willy Place. Anyway, this landmark is a small clearing where there's a lovely dell and there's always water here. We did not cross over the stream, but continued to follow the path up the mountain.
We're about halfway up the mountain now. I don't know how you cannot fall in love with all these geraniums that are on the mountain at the moment.
Our next landmark is a rocky outcrop called Hungry Harry. But how did it get its name? The tale of an African bullfrog named Huge Harry encountered Hungry Harriet, a stork, when she was trying to eat him. In a swift move, Harry grabbed Harriet's throat to prevent her from swallowing him. Today we enjoy an easy ascent and descent on the mountain, often unaware of the time and effort invested in shaping these routes and caves. Is it possible that John Mayer's passion for classical mythology, the story of Hungry Harriet, came to mind as the perfect name for these rocks? To never give up. What do you think? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. John Mayers started to work on the Jujulu track in June 1936. This is the route we are currently following. It was built just above Hungry Harry's Halt to access the south entrance of Boomslang Cave that we are going to now. The track was named after his fellow cave explorers, Joyce Logan, June and Lulu Fourie, who accompanied him on all these trips.
We have arrived at the caves. You can see I've got Fishhook and Simonstown at the back. There we have behind me, you can see that's Long Beach. So it's windy here and very cold.
Now that we've found this crack in the mountain, which is our guide to get into the cave, you climb up these rocks, and then the actual entrance to the cave goes down into the cave.
Alright, we are inside the cave at the moment. You can see it's really beautiful. It's very wet. A lot of water at the bottom. And then we also have some friends. And then the cave carries on through to over there. Who's there? There.
Things to remember is it's best not to go in the winter months because it can get very wet inside this cave.
That's probably why they fly away. That's without my torch.
And then, of course, also take enough light sources with you, like a petzl. Do not enter this cave without a light source, of course, and make sure that you go through this route with somebody that knows the route. This is the last section of the route inside the cave where it becomes narrower and narrower and lower, and eventually you're literally crawling almost on your stomach as you head towards the exit of the Boomslang Cave.
But I'm sure there's one trail down, so it's not too. It's not too crazy. Are you guys parked on the,
I'm good.
on the road there?
Yeah. Everyone's back there, okay?
Yeah, sir. Jay, your bag. Okay, you have a bag with you. No.
But you guys are going up the other way. Who's got the pole?
I've got the ball.
Get grabbed now.
Do you want your face here?
Push the pole to me, there's one less thing for you to deal with.
No, I need the pole.
Really?
I use it all the time.
Your phone.
Me and the pole.
You can follow me with it.
We are.
Just watch it, there's a sharp rock ahead here. I bumped my head on.
Okay, you can go.
Oh.
No, I don't want you to take it, please.
Just see my water. Ooh. Stretch my foot.
Oh.
Hello. You survived.
I can always just cut it.
Eventually we all reached the other side of the cave, and the views of Kalk Bay again is absolutely breathtaking. When you come out of the cave, you right in front of a place called Echo Valley, and this is why it's called Echo Valley.
All right, let's do some echoes, guys. Yeah.
Echo!
Cute, man. I'm very frustrated about this because this is at the exit point of. I'll grab some now, thanks. At exit point of the cave, which is down there. But there used to be a beautiful signboard here. I think it was about there. That used to say exit of, Boomslang Cave. That's also gone. And another thing I'm very frustrated about is the fact that when we were inside the cave, there were about 20 bottles and half filled with brandy. I kindly emptied them for the person who left them there, maybe to come back to them. I don't know. But it was absolutely entertaining and I absolutely loved it. What did you think?
Oh, I must say, the cave was bigger than I remembered. Definitely longer than I remembered.
Yeah.
But rather impressive. So, from a cave perspective, it's probably our best cave.
It was fun. It was fun to have.
Oh, it was fun. I just didn't like all the trash. I mean, even here, looks like shit. But otherwise, very nice. Very fun hike.
He likes
Share
it.
pizza with Mum.
My son likes his food. So you can see he's had one biscuit
Did
in
Mum
him.
not have? Do you not have any?
No. You
I
didn't.
don't want.
Did you share your pizza with me?
You could then.
Do you know, is there more orange?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have some orange.
Be sure to stop along the way and enjoy the beautiful flowers all over the mountain. Now we're heading back down the mountain and just retracing our steps. And as we got halfway down, we all decided to take our shoes off and enjoy the soft sand as we walked along the path down the mountain. When you're walking up this route and you look carefully, you'll see there are a lot of rock carvings done by a local artist. I was specifically looking for them, but I actually managed to only find this one of the giraffe. Now it's time to fill the tummies. As we got down to the bottom, we managed to see the harbour wall is being pounded by these massive waves. It's always a spectacular sight. After this, we got into the car and we went down to that little centre to enjoy some lunch and then head back home.
Look, it's gonna hit the wall now. There we go, watch. Wait. I love it there.
Yeah, Tuki and I have just been watching all the backwash.
She's all still going, Keen, so look good.
I love
Ah, look here. Show you now. There's the there. There's one.
Look at mine.
Got a glint.
it. Guess where we're going?
As we arrived at the Kalk Bay harbour, there was a man sitting here looking at the seal. And that's why I zoomed in on this. He was sitting there threatening to touch this seal from behind. And I'm like thinking, oh my goodness, I don't think that's a good idea. The poor seal's just begging and worrying about his fish.
Yeah?
And this man's sitting there going, no, he's going to touch it. And anyway, I don't think he did. But he was pretending to be very brave. This restaurant is one of my favorite spots to come to. It was recently destroyed by the storm. But yeah, it seemed like they fixed it really quickly. And the waves, as you can see, are still smashing against the rocks and very close to the restaurant window. But beautiful view, great fish and chips, good wine, good company, and just overall a lovely place to come to when you come to Kalk Bay. Thanks to my family for joining me on this hike. It was absolutely special and you guys were all great. I had a good time. If you're watching this video and you would like to go on this hike and you want us to take you there, send us a message and we'll be glad to see if we can help you. Thanks for watching.